Hello guys and welcome back. A new mod just came out and I really wanted to look at this mod because it's really cool. So normally when we walk around in Grand Shed we have the option to train some militia, and well, anyone who's used the militia know they are kind of really bad. You can't really control them, and if you are in the same map as them during a fight, they will run around doing really weird stuff. However, with this mod, when you train your militia, you can actually control your militia. What this mod does is that it makes your militia people into controllable people. So we have them here, and this is my militia group of 8 men. And you get to control where they move and how they move in battle or in the map. The way it's set up is that you have your group of mercenaries, but militia is now a group in itself. And out here you can actually look at your people, and you can even move them around if you want to. So you can move them from one place, from one sector to another. And each militiaman has a name. He has a role. This guy, Jerome, he's an explosive expert. He has 9 action points, and he even has a backstory. He was once a renowned architect in the bustling cities. So to give them some flavor, so to speak. You can see when they joined the militia, and you can actually see that this guy was trained and raised kind of in the village of Ernie. Having your own militia and training your own militia comes with a cost, because each and every militiaman now has inventory, just like your normal mercenaries. This means you actually have to go in and equip weapons and armor, and they do have squad supplies. Another issue I found was that for some reason they won't run. So if you look at normal Merc, of course you will see his talents and his traits as well, and his perks. And these guys don't have that. They don't have talents, traits, and perks. But they do have loyalty. They also have moral. So if they are further away from their home city, they will drop in moral and of course then fight worse. But you can of course move them around the map if you so want to. But if you move them further away, price will go up. So now it's 560 a day. Also, if you look at the mercenaries, they are now far from home. So militia that fights too far from their hometown will face some negative effects, such as a loss of moral. They are also able to do normal stuff like exploring and picking up herbs and stuff like that. Again, moving around with them is really annoying, but I mean, if you want to go pick some herbs or stuff like that, you can of course do that. Now, they are not able to do operations, so no scrounging operations or other kinds of operations. Once the militia is back, the price is back to 240 a day. So that's pretty cool. Now these guys all need their own equipment. So once you get into the sector and go to the sector squad, you will be able to equip your militia guys with whatever stuff you have in your sector. And of course you need to get the other guys you have out here and fill up the sector squad with everything pretty much you need for your nice little militia army. So if you want to make a lot of snipers and stuff, you just have to give them all sorts of so once we get into that, we can go over here and we can of course equip them with all the stuff they need to be more effective in combat. So in order to play with this mod, you probably need a lot better drop chance and higher drop chance of ammo and weapons and stuff. Because, I mean, if you're gonna equip 20, 30, 40 militia guys with weapons and ammo and armor and stuff, I'm not sure you'll get enough stuff just playing it normally. Another thing is that since you can actually manage 8 people in a militia squad, you'll actually need a mod to control more than 6 people. There's no doubt that this mod will definitely change the game balance a lot, because hopefully you're better at controlling the militia people than the AI. The AI isn't really that impressive. But besides that, you actually have the ability to move your militia around, which means that, say you have your militia over here, you can actually use your militia to both protect Fleet Town and the mine and the harbor, and yeah, you can even use the militia to intercept different diamond shipments and weapon shipments, which definitely also will change the game balance quite a bit. To actually get all of this to work, you do need the custom settings mod. I covered that mod in an earlier video. The thing is that in custom settings you can change a lot of stuff, but one thing you do have to change is you have to set the merc squad max people to at least 8. Otherwise you won't be able to control 8 militia people in the same group. Also, what you probably need to do is you have to up the base drop chance of ammo, armor, firearms. Maybe not grenades, heavy arms and medicine. That's up to you whether you want to do that or not. But without upping the drop chance of ammo, armor and firearms, you will be hard pressed to equip your entire militia with guns and stuff. So that's one thing you do need to think about. As far as this mod being compatible with other mods, this mod should be fairly safe to use, but as always, of course, make a backup save if you want to try and implement it mid-game. Otherwise, maybe start a new game. Once you train more militias, you will get more buttons up here. So if you want to train militia, you kind of have to prepare for it and stack up your sectors with loot. Otherwise, you'll have a bunch of naked guys running around doing absolutely nothing. Of course, this mod is working in progress, and he's still taking suggestions on the Steam forum. If you want to suggest something he can make with it, he's still working on the balancing of the game. He's trying to make militia specific operations. That will be interesting to see what he can make there. He'll also try to see if he can actually get the militia people to get XP and maybe even perks and traits. Maybe some more interaction between militia and mercenaries. So basically, yeah, it's a very cool mod, giving some life to the militia people, giving them names, backstories, move them around and do fun stuff with them. It does changes the game quite a bit. There's a bit more micromanage in terms of actually equipping your stuff and all that. I'll try to make a new video when major changes to the mod come out, so you can follow the progress. And in the meantime, remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. And that's pretty much it for this time. So Rex are out.